Sorry guys, I wanted to stream this on YouTube since they're streaming it on Twitch. That way all of you have a chance to see it. Don't mind me, I'm just setting up the stream a bit. Hello. Hey Devin. Sorry, I'm setting up the stream, so I figured since they're streaming this on Twitch, I would stream it on the channel for the people who don't use Twitch, so they can see what's going on. Okay, I think that's everything. There we go. Get my little pop-out chat going. Copy. Get the Twitch link in the description. Here we go. Twitchception. Alright, those of you who want to actually go and watch the Twitch stream yourselves, there should be a link in the description that has their Twitch on there. This is more for those of you who do not have Twitch. Just, come on. Hurry up, it was supposed to be live already. Not that kind of Twitch. They're supposed to be announcing Aberration today. We'll see if they actually do, though. A black cat winked at you? I would love to have a black cat wink at me. That would be amazing. Oh, the room just got turned on to slow mode, so the stream should be starting soon. Oh, I think it's gonna be starting. Come on. Come on. There it is.
And then TwitchCon, so it's pretty crazy, very busy at Wildcard. We're very excited to be here. We have something very cool to show off a lot of you.
A couple cool things, actually.
Yeah.
A couple cool things. So we're going to start off with our announcements. And I'm just going to tab over.
Okay. So at this convention, we're going to be demoing Aberration for the first time.
Aberration!
Very exciting. A lot of you guys have been wanting to play it for a long time. I think it's been our most hyped, probably expansion pack so far. The YouTube views have just been killing everything else, which is a bit surprising because we're like 2 years into it. But it's cool to see that everyone's still so excited.
Yeah, it's really cool to see the hype behind it.
Exactly. And yeah, so if you're at TwitchCon, you can come to our booth. We're in the main convention center. I think it's 7106. No, 722. 722.
Devin, there are chest
722. We have game stations available,
Aberration.
so you can come try out Aberration for the first time. This is a demo build, so it's not the full version of the game. We've locked off areas because we don't want to give away everything yet. So that is available to play.
Yep, this is the first time anyone outside of us is going to be able to play it and get their hands on the new creatures and the new biomes.
And there'll be some developers here, so you're welcome to come have a chat, take photos, fun stuff going on.
And of course, we have the Raptor here as well.
Oh yeah. So if you haven't had a chance to see the Raptor yet, and if you're actually in Long Beach attending the show, this is a chance for you to go take a photo riding the Raptor.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening at TwitchCon.
Yep, that's our booth.
Yeah. So before we get started with what we want to show you for the short stream, we have some news to get out to you.
Other exciting news.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. I think a lot of people are going to be happy about this.
So, first of all, I think the most important thing we need to talk about is the Aberration release date.
Yes.
Aberration will be delayed by some weeks.
Oh, god damn it.
We need to do some more work on it, and we are finalizing a release date, which we plan to tell you guys sometime after TwitchCon. Once we have that date, we'll let you know. But for now, it still needs a bit of extra
It needs a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's going to be really beneficial for us to get all of this hands-on feedback from people at the convention. And all weekend, we're going to be having streamers come to this booth where me and Jai are right now. They're going to be streaming the game. So not only are we going to get feedback from people here, feedback from streamers, but feedback from you guys in their streams.
Yeah.
And we're going to be able to take all that feedback and make it even better.
Yeah. The really exciting thing is Aberration is probably our best piece of work so far.
Oh yeah.
I know all the team is very excited about it, and we can't wait to get out to you. And those of you who will experience it this weekend, you'll get to see how pretty damn good it is. And it's a very unique experience to ARK so far. It's nothing like Scorched Earth. It's nothing like the base game, and it's actually going to be even bigger and better than Scorched Earth. And it's like there'll be more content. There'll be
everybody
features,
called it.
Now
they wouldn't get it released when they said they would.
We kind of know what works well and what doesn't, and then we'll be able to use our experiences to make a very cool expansion pack.
Yeah. A lot of different mechanics that we've never done before, also in Aberration, that we'll be going over today.
Yeah. There's some other things going on. So later will be possibly later today on PC, and later this week we're gonna have some more Aberration skins available for our season pass holders. You'll get them on PC and PlayStation.
I can show you them.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Let
me make sure that I
Yeah.
pull up the right picture before I switch.
So these skins will be available for our season pass holders.
Display.
They'll be coming to console as soon as possible, and we'll be getting them on PC too. So if you already have the season pass, you just log in the game and you get them. It's the pug hat and the
Reaper mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool. Reaper, yes. Had a name change.
I actually can see it. I didn't notice before, but the snail is also wearing the mask in the background.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, down there. Yeah, I didn't see it before.
That's adorable. Cool. So, yeah, everybody who's ordered the season pass already will be getting these hopefully later today for PS4 and PC. Xbox have to wait a little bit longer because we still have a patching cert, which we can talk about a little bit.
And once that goes out, then you guys will be getting those. And you also, I know Xbox players.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever actually been able to hold to the release dates for patches or expansions or anything like that.
They're all on the way.
They are on the way.
And then something else is very exciting. I know you guys have been talking about this for a very long time, and I always get asked questions about this. But the collector's editions, we will now have them available. They'll probably be set up this weekend, available to purchase on our site. We'll have all the details up later on today. And this is the collector's edition without the game. We'll be selling them at $69.99. We don't actually make any money of this, so we're selling it at cost, just so you guys can get a hold of the collector's edition if you wanted one, so you can have your very own dossier book.
Everybody wants those dossier books.
Exactly,
I get so many questions
so
about it all
I
the
know
time.
everyone kept like keep getting asked like, hey, when's that coming out? When's that coming out? And now I can finally say like we'll have it available to order, and yeah, $69.99. We'll have a post going up probably later today on SurviveTheARK detailing how you can get a hold of it. And then I guess the other things that are happening, there is a Ragnarok update that we're going to be doing soon on console. PC players have already got the updates, the map expansion into the desert area, and it'll probably make its way to PlayStation next week and shortly thereafter on Xbox once we finish up the Xbox certification stuff. If you're wondering why this Xbox patch is taking so long, is because we have some very, very exciting stuff coming.
They finally got
we have
into the
servers
desert
on the way, and we'll have official support for the Xbox One X and HDR support. So
that means I'll have to go update our server.
Certification, but that should also be done hopefully next week, and then you guys will have access to all of that. And I think that covers everything for the news. I think.
Well, there is one other announcement. Are we doing that one now? Are we doing that one?
Oh yeah. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay. Yeah. So this is what Jan was mentioning earlier, when there's something very exciting. So the next official mod, official sponsored mod. No, official mod. Yeah, for ARK. It's a bit different. So typically when we make a mod official, we add it as an option in the game, you know, like
a different game mode type thing.
You switch to Primitive Plus, you get to load up the Ragnarok map, you get to load up the center map. Now we'll be incorporating Structures Plus into the base game. So I know a lot of you guys are very, very excited about that. You've always been hyped about Structures Plus. We're going to be taking a look at it, because I know there are some features that people have spoken about, like, hey, you guys can't put that in PvP because it's too powerful. So we kind of pick and choosing what we want to bring in and seeing like what will work for the way we want ARK to be and how our official subs are run. But then we'll try and provide as many customization and options as possible, so like you guys can make the change. Like, hey, if you want this system to work, then you can have it on your servers, but we just want to use our own hours, and that will be making it to console. So I know console players really want Structures Plus.
I bet console players are going to be pretty.
So we're working with Orion Sun. He's the creator of Structures Plus, and getting that all ready for you guys.
Sweet.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, this is going directly into the base game, so it's technically not going to be an official mod, quote unquote. It's actually going to be in the actual game, so you don't have to have another mod loaded onto your server if you're on PC. And that's why we can bring it directly to console, because it's not a quote unquote mod.
Yeah, he's done a lot of great work on the mod. Yeah, so like we're very excited about it. We know the players really love it. I think it's got like 1 million subscribers now. It's one of the
it's like one of the top
mods there. And everyone thinks we've used his mod for our trailers and stuff. We actually haven't, but now we can.
Yeah, now we can.
It's great for us.
So this is to iterate. This is at the very, very beginning stages of this.
Yeah.
This is us talking with the mod creator and approving this process. Yeah. So now begins the process of actually integrating all of the work that he's done into the game, which is going to take some time, but you know, it'll come.
It's happening now, so we're very excited about that.
So on screen, I've just been showing you a couple of screenshots from his mod page, a couple of things that you can expect to see once the mod comes out. You know, a lot of building improvements, quality of life stuff. I know that a lot of people are going to be excited for this, especially for PvE players, because I know I'm a PvE player myself. We love to build, we love to make cool stuff. So, you know, I personally am pretty excited.
Very cool to look forward to.
All right. So I'm going to switch us back here for a second.
Yeah.
Because now that all our announcements are out of the way, we can actually move over
jump into the game, and now you guys will get your first ever glimpse of Aberration. So this is the demo we have available at Twitchcon itself. So if you're here, you can come play it. This is the first time it will ever be seen outside of internal process. So we're very excited about it. We're very ecstatic with what we've done so far.
Oh yeah, we should.
And so for those of you who aren't familiar with Aberration, Aberration is the 3rd expansion pack. It's the continuation of the story after the island and Scorched Earth. This is a very important expansion pack for us, because it's really where we can get into the grit of the story. August 29th, we revealed the end boss, and then you saw the sequence and like what happens after you defeat the AI, the Overseer, and I guess people start to become more interested in our story. Like, hey, this is not just a dance for survival game. There is actually a reason why everything is going on.
1 second.
And oh, just 1 second. We're just setting something up. We had to switch out PCs about 10 minutes before the
so we're not actually
the stream went live.
Did I spell that wrong? Worst player to join target tribe 0.
That is right. It's okay. We can just like give to me in the thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I have a feeling the tribe data is not
for those,
here.
if you're not familiar with the story behind Aberration, it is a derelict,
Oh,
malfunction ARK with a focus on with caves and an underground system. There'll be like 4 main biomes, and when you play the map, it will be a very new experience altogether. You'll be playing the biomes you see are very different to what you've experienced so far on the island. The biome you see right now is the fertile chamber, sorry, and it's part of the upper cave system. So as you can see, there's another biome above it, which is the surface, and there's like a crater and a hole, and that's allowed the sunlight to come in. So that's why this area actually has it's very luscious, right?
Yeah.
There's trees and there's mushrooms and there's
huge mushrooms.
Yeah,
and little mushrooms too.
Foliage as well. So this is where everything's growing because it's getting the sunlight.
Oh, what?
I think a really good part of this is like loads of caverns that you can kind of climb, and then there's huge cliffs. So it makes yeah,
you can see in the background there's a lot of cliffs.
Exploring this biome is very fun, especially with the new items we've introduced to this game mode. There's some important gameplay aspects about Aberration which make it very different to the other maps you've played so far. So first of all, outside of the fertile chamber, Aberration is mostly underground, and you're dealing with harsh environments with a lot of radiation. There's a lot of environmental hazards, like you can deal with poisonous gas. There's poisonous gas. Sorry. You can deal with like very extreme sunlight that can burn you. There's noxious gas, and there are these like psychedelic mushrooms around. So it's
I cannot get our cheese.
It's pretty different to yeah. 1 second, guys. It's pretty different to the other maps you've experienced so far. With Scorched Earth, we had a lot of weather hazards that were affecting how things work, and then now it's more about the environment. So like the plants are dangerous, the animals, and the things there.
Because because there's not a lot of weather inside of caves, so we've actually gone through different ways to incorporate localized hazards. So like as Jot mentioned, like we've got gas, we've got actually one's happening right now.
This is an earthquake that's happening right now.
We are in an earthquake currently. As you can see, we've got bits and pieces falling from the ceiling. There are actually resources that will sometimes fall from the ceiling as well. We have one of the new resources is gems will fall from the ceiling, and also rocks that you can just like literally go and pick up off the ground, which is pretty neat. I'm not sure if that's the right password.
I need to figure that out real quick. But yeah, so something very important about Aberration is that unlike the other maps, there'll actually be no flyers on this map. We won't be, well, there's gliding mechanics, but there is no flyers, so you won't have a mountable flying creature, and we're focusing more on...
We have this dude. He is...
Other forms of traveling, dude. Yeah. So, we'll have, oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna walk around over here while we try to figure out, we had to switch computers right before this because we weren't able to download the build fast enough on this specific streaming computer, so... We're just gonna make do in the meantime. So, this build that we're actually playing in, the physical structures build here, was built by. Oh wait, here's a gem by the way. So we got a little purple.
Yeah,
gem
so
right
gems are a new resource that you'll find in Aberration. There's actually three different types of gems, and they're used to craft items that the different gems are used to craft different Aberration items.
Yeah, crafting ingredients.
Something new that we've just put in for Aberration.
Yeah. So there was a purple gem here. I'm gonna walk us down here. So this build, we have a great building team that we work with a lot, and they helped us build this really cool structure that's actually utilizing one of the new structures for Aberration, which is the cliff platform, which works very similar to the tree platform, except it's basically a better tier. So it's a stone, and I think it also uses metal. So no more wood. And then you just clip it right into these cliffs like this, and then you can have your little cliff face. That's pretty cool.
Is amazing.
We also have one of the new items, which is the ladder here, which you can pick up and put it basically wherever you want. And it's also has an adjustable length on it, which is pretty cool. So you can just like attach it to the platform, and then I don't know if you guys remember from the trailer, but it'll actually like unroll as far as it needs to go until it hits the ground, which is pretty cool.
You know what, if you guys just want to give a sec, let's switch to the webcam for a moment. I just want to check on something, because we ended up switching computers last minute, one of our passwords isn't working right now, so I just want to make sure why that's the case.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Should say it
Set up there.
While Jed's doing
there
that,
we go.
Oh.
There we go. This
Oh,
will be
because it's
why.
the wrong one. That's why.
That work
We
now?
got
Yeah,
it.
there we go.
We got it. Now I can go back and
Yeah.
give us some of the items that I was going to talk about.
There we go. Okay, let's take it back to the game now.
Okay. So I'm gonna head back.
We should head all the way back to the beginning. You know what?
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the beginning. That way I can grab the stuff.
We're
that I
wondering
wanted.
like, why wasn't it working? But now everything makes sense now.
Me and Ja, we always use the same password, and then somebody else set this up for us so we could get the stream stuff ready, and just the password was different. So.
Oh,
What are you doing?
Sorry. There we go. This one. That camera up. All right, there we go.
Okay. Back at the beginning, I actually want to show something specific off now that I have cheats, which is.
Oh yes.
In Aberration, this is really neat. We have different variants of all the creatures. So as you can see on the screen, we have aberrant parasaurs. And you're saying to yourself, you know, what does that mean? So, I'm going to show it to you. That's time of day. Let's do... That should be dark. I do need set time. I spelled time wrong.
Yeah, you missed an E.
Oh boy. So, now that it's a little bit darker, you can actually see that these aberrant variants have these really cool patterns on them. And because aberration is, you spend so much time in the dark, we figured, how do we give players a way to get some sense of where they are, or some sense of where the heck are all the creatures in this map? So almost all of the non-specific creatures to aberration, so like the parasaur, for example, and there's like the Spino.
Yeah. They all have, well, not all creatures, but
almost all of them have these cool patterns that kind of glow in the dark, and you know, you can tame them.
Yeah.
Take them places.
And these are the aberrant versions of the creatures. So something to note, on official servers, we don't actually allow people to be bringing on dinos or taking off dinos that aren't aberration on this specific map. But then that's why we have these aberrant variant creatures. So you can actually still get some of the base game creatures on aberration.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So also we have.
It's like later today, I'll release like a list of all the dinos that you can find that aren't new creatures. They're actually like base game creatures that you can find in aberration.
You guys probably remember this from the trailer. This is our little bulldog. These are called lantern pets, and there's 4 of them. Today we have 2 of them we can show you throughout the day. This is the bulldog. So the bulldog's really cool in that basically they work as lights, because in aberration there is this new mechanic called charge, and there are multiple weapons like the flashlight, for example, that will have charge, and these lantern pets all have charge, and you can collect charge by harvesting it. And
yeah, it's available. It's a new resource in the environment.
Yeah, it's a new resource.
Yeah.
So basically the charge keeps you safe, one thing, from the nameless that will come after you in the dark. So you always want to keep one of these little lantern guys with you.
Yeah.
Otherwise they will come
No
after
chappy.
you and you will have a sad time.
Yeah.
So not only are they super, super cute, but they're also necessary to your survival. So we're going to pick up our little bulldog.
Yeah.
And we're going to wear him. And you can see he's on my shoulder now. Isn't he so cute?
Charge is actually very important to aberration because it affects all the creatures in the environment in a different way based on how much they're exposed to charge. So some creatures can benefit from it. Some creatures are weakened by it. Their defenses are reduced. It'll keep you safe. So it's a very important aspect of aberration. And you can actually use charge batteries, which can be used to power most electrical structures in the game. And this includes the previous items from Island and Scorched Stuff.
So while Jat was talking about that, I got myself a set of hazmat gear. Hazmat gear is needed because as we mentioned, a lot of the hazards of aberration are things like radiation, things like gas, things like
sunlight if you're on the surface.
Sunlight is actually a hazard once you're up on the surface.
Yeah.
So the hazard suit's going to keep you safe from those elements, outside elements.
To protect you against the environments and the elements. Yeah.
We've also got our climbing picks, which I'm going to equip, and we've got our gliding suit. It's awesome.
So this is very, very important part of aberration, and a lot of our design was based on this. We intended the map to be created without the use of having like flies and pterodons like quests and pterodons just going everywhere. We wanted people to use new mechanics of traveling, and one example of that would be the gliding system. And we also
new mechanics, but also fun mechanics.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
things that make the game more
there's a
grindy.
lot of fun with that. And we also added in the climbing picks and the.
I'm gonna try to show those off real quick. We don't have a ton of time, but I just want to run through. And I will. Oh, actually, let's go up here first, because there's actually another thing up here that you guys will probably remember from the trailer, which is the zip line, which is right here, which I am not able to use right now, but that's okay. So basically, you would jump up on the zip line and slide all the way across, and then you would end up at the top there. Instead, I'm actually going to use our glider suit, which you can see right there, and I will just jump off and I'll fly over there. Whee!
It's pretty cool. It's just
What
a lot
else
of
is pretty
fun.
cool
Just like
is you
going
can
on that.
combine them. So now I've got my picks out. Bam! Now I'm hooked on the wall. Isn't that neat?
That's cool as
So
shit.
this is basically, I would consider like a little.
If you want to
bit
get
more.
around aberration, this is how you're going to be traveling.
You're gonna be gliding. You're gonna be using your climbing picks, and we're just gonna climb on up. That easy.
The green tells you, hey, you can actually ascend in this area. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you can't, it'll be a red. Like there'll be a red.
Yeah.
Light instead.
The green
and
also
then-
indicates direction, so I can move left and right as well.
Yep.
And of course, upwards.
And then the blue means it's like a hop over, so it allows you to jump up. And then, yeah, this is basically the main form of travel and aberration. You're playing the map. You'll want to get those skills tuned up.
And as you can see, while I'm running around, my little bulb dog has a little circle of light around us. That means that he's basically protecting me in that radius by giving me a light source. So we have one more and then a tease.
Yeah.
So we've got some cool creatures over here that I know that tons of people are excited about. So we got.
These are more examples of the aberrant versions of the creatures: the Kana, the Iguanodon.
I know the Iguanodon in particular looks really neat.
Yeah.
But
they're generally your island counterparts, and
I picked the one.
but this is just the aberration version.
I love it. Oh, it's because it's so lit up over here that you can't see them super well. Actually, you can see me when I walk around. You can see that my bulb dog is lighting things up for me really well. But oh, you can see the stego. Oh wait, no, that's not the stego. Never mind. The stego actually has the lit up blades that are.
So
right
these are very cool.
Yeah, why don't you tell me a little bit about these, Jack?
So the rock drakes are like probably going to be everyone's favorite creature of aberration. I think they have some very awesome mechanics. So something very cool about them is they actually they prey on the Reapers. So you guys may have known, when you saw the trailer, the Reaper was that big creature at the end that's like scowling. We call them the Xenomorphs back then. And when they're in the vicinity of a Reaper, they're like feathers perk up because, they get excited, they get to kill a Reaper. And they're pretty cool. They can be tamed, ridden, and you're capable of using them to climb and like climb on walls and ceilings. You can even go upside down and it doesn't affect you. So you've seen similar mechanics in the game. Yeah, this is like a glider version of that. It has a strong pounce and leap that kind of allows it to.
Sorry guys, I'm streaming their stream because not everybody uses Twitch to be able to see all this shit. So
it's like the Thylako's leap, I guess, right? Except this is done like in the middle of the air. And
oh god, this looks amazing.
Attack, and the way you find these in its own trench area. So similar to how we had the Wyvern trench in Scorched Earth, we'll have a trench area for the rock drake.
Look at me go! I'm climbing everywhere. There's also that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the cloaking.
That is pretty cool. You'll even see wild ones that are stealth and.
Yeah, it's pretty scary when you find one in the wild and they're cloaked up and they just like attack you and you're like, what's happening?
Yeah. They're pretty tough, so you want to be careful when you come across one in the wild, and they're just really beautiful. Like,
oh yeah,
the feathers are stunning.
You can see like the progression that the team has gone through from like the Thylaco to the Megalania now to this, just how much improvement has been made from all that practice. And
I think this is going to be amazing.
So we're going to wrap up pretty soon here. I want to take us through a little oh wait, here's the Iguanodon, by the way. Isn't that neat? Look at how cool that looks when it's all lit up. So I'm going to actually use the glider for this because I think it looks really cool. Me and my bulldog. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna take a little. Oh, actually, let's stop here really quick. I have cheats on, so I shouldn't die. Oh.
God,
Well,
you're
that
getting
was
wrecked.
rude.
Yeah.
Will he let me go if I do that? Oh, no, he's not gonna. Let me go! How dare you!
You just have to cheat kill it. Just get rid of it. There you go.
Sorry, dude. It had to come to this. So this is our gas. Woo! Hello. Earthquake. So there's a new item that you're going to be using. A
Gas collector.
Gas collector. You put that on there. You can farm gas like that. It's actually toxic. The only reason that I'm not experiencing side effects of that is because I have micro hazard protection, and yeah, it's keeping me safe.
So
That's pretty cool.
We spoke about the fertile chamber earlier on, and this is the area we've been in previously. Another biome that is actually really gorgeous
over here.
And very, very cool is bioluminescence area, and
we're gonna take a little tease of it because I want people.
We won't
to
show you
back.
too much. There are going to be streamers streaming throughout the day, showing off their experiences of aberration, and they're going to be doing their own exploring and revealing stuff. So we'll give you a little sneak peek, and then we'll have them do. They'll have their own fun later today,
I'm actually
and you can see more of it.
Climb over here first. Can I climb over here? There we go.
There you go.
Thank you. So now I can actually fly properly. So this, dun, da, 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 da. Ready? All right.
What?
Whee! Here we go.
So this is the bioluminescence chamber.
You know, I put up my webcam so people wouldn't think that I was Jen.
This is like my favorite. It reminds me so much of like Avatar, for example. It's so pretty.
It's pretty fun. We actually have something very special here.
Oh, actually, before Jet says that, you can actually see some glow bugs up on my left side right there. I just want to point those out.
Yeah. For Twitchcon, we put in a little challenge for anyone who is actually attending the show. There is a Reaper Queen in the chamber, and if anyone is able to, you know, successfully do it, we'd be very impressed. It's not an easy fight, so there is one already set up on the minimap for you to fight.
I don't. I mean, she is quite the beast. Yeah, so
you're probably gonna need a.
If somebody does that, I want to come and watch them do
it. I'd like for a streamer to do it live on Twitch. I mean, Rockzilla's here later on. Maybe he's the guy to do it.
No, I can't climb on that. I fell. Oh, there's a crab over there. There's actually crabs in the water too.
Yeah.
Eels and all kinds of stuff. So this is a quick peek at the bioluminescence chamber. I think Jet and I are going to be wrapping up.
This is pretty damn cool.
We have a streamer coming in after this.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to, while Jet talks about that, I'm going to pop up the
So we're going to have a couple streamers throughout the weekend. They're going to be playing Aberration, showing off their experiences. Game with me, you guys may know him from Twitch RP. He'll be on shortly, and he'll be going through Aberration and going through it in much more details than we have. We just wanted to do the announcements at the beginning and give you a little introduction, and then he'll carry on with the rest of it. And so yeah, stick around, tune in. We'll be sharing their experiences on SurviveTheARK Twitter account, and we'll also be doing a highlight video at the end of the day, showing off everything, well, the highlights of what happened today, as well as more details on the announcements we spoke about earlier today.
If y'all want to see those guys,
you're
gonna have to go watch them yourselves. I'm not streaming theirs.
2x evolution event plus. So that means you get the breeding bonuses and the maturation bonuses, which you guys, we know you love it, so you're getting that right. That's actually going live now. So
right now?
Yeah, if you're playing official servers, you can get the breeding, start looking after your babies.
It sounds like it's going to be a pretty good weekend.
Yeah.
So as we mentioned, we're going to be here all weekend. I think it's about 1 to 6 every day, or something.
Yeah, it actually changes every day. So we'll be sharing the schedule each day, so you guys know who's coming, who's going to be here. And yeah, tune in. And if you're at the show, come say hi. Come give Aberration a try. It'll be nice to meet you. Yeah.
That's all from me and Jet. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Man, I can't believe they're delaying it by weeks. I'm kind of disappointed. Damn it, though. If you guys want to go to the beginning of this stream, I caught the stream like just at the start, and they said that they're going to be delaying Aberration by weeks. That's all they said. So mean, all we can do is hope, right? Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this stream here. Be sure to check in on their TwitchCon stream on Twitch. The link is in the description below. And stay tuned for all that. As I said, there's going to be 3 streamers that are going to be exploring Aberration. So, they showed their names at the end of this, and you can go and check out their streams. Anyways, guys, I'm going to close out this stream, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.